It's Wednesday, November 26, 2014, day before Thanksgiving, and it is 84 degrees here in San Diego. So we made the decision to go ahead and smoke our turkey this year. I got the smoker warming up right now. I got it cranked pretty high so you can see there's quite a bit of smoke coming out using that Catalina cherry. A little hard to pick up here, but we've got the water loaded up. And the coal's going. I'm starting with the smaller wood right now, but because we're going to do the turkey at 350 degrees, or 325 probably, I'm going to end up switching to larger chunks. That'll make sure that I don't get too much smoke. It'll take them a little bit longer to burn down, and won't have to feed it as often. So we've got a fresh 20-pound bird here that I just took out of the package, letting it, rinse it off, letting it dry off a little bit here. One thing I like to do, I am going to set up a pan to catch some of the drippings during the first couple hours when a lot of the fat renders out, but I'm also going to go ahead and before I stick it in the smoker and cut off some of this extra skin and fat. There's a lot of really good fat in there, and I'll probably render that down in the pan. That way I've got a good half cup or so of fat for making the gravy later, just in case anything goes wrong with the drippings in the smoker. Now for the rub, I'm going to keep it simple. It's Thanksgiving. We have a lot of people, or we're at the in-laws actually, and we're going to have a lot of people over here, so we're just going to keep it simple. Just like pretty much every other turkey bought from a grocery store right now, it's already pre-brined, so really you don't need to stress too much about trying to get a whole lot of flavor into the meat. That's already been taken care of with the salt brine. Really just trying to get good color on the outside and make sure the skin has great flavor. So I kept it really simple, just regular salt, ground pepper, paprika, and brown sugar, and then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of poultry seasoning. If that sounds too simple, I mean, there's tons of other recipes out there for rubs depending on what you want to go with, but I would recommend giving this a try. It actually is really good, just these 4 ingredients, or the 5 ingredients. So yeah, just keeping it simple so that everyone from the grandparents to the kids are happy. So the turkey's loaded up now. I got this burner cranked up a little bit, trying to keep the temperatures up because the turkey is at room temperature, which could drop the temperature in the smoker. So have it cranked up, but need to keep an eye on it. When I see it come up to about 325, we'll start cranking it down. Smoke's going. Shows you how much room there actually is. That's a 20-pound bird inside here, and there's easily room for a second one. I've got that bottom rack in because I'm going to throw a tray in there in a minute to catch some of the juices that'll start coming out of this, probably about next 15-20 minutes. Basically, it just needs to sit in here for about 5 hours. We'll check it with the thermometer starting about probably 3 hours, 45 minutes, 4 hours. It is unstuffed, so it shouldn't take that long. Not at 325. Okay, we're a couple hours in at this point. Turkey's starting to look really good. Most of the smoke you see coming out of there at this point is just from the fat and juice of the turkey. In fact, I'm about to load up a little bit more wood right now. I've got an extra pan in here to collect some of the juices that I use in the gravy, and I've got the regular water pan underneath that as well. Just got a little bit of water in this one so that as the juices drip, they don't burn. So here's the size wood I'm using. Pretty good sized chunks compared to what I normally throw in here. That's because with the higher temperature, the smaller pieces burn up too quick. You get too much smoke. So open that up real fast, and that'll be the last time I add any wood. Just coming up under halfway done right now, so it's already looking delicious. Check on that about another hour.